Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm grateful that you're here. I'm glad you're here. And let's get right to this divine inspiration message for you for today. All right, my friends. So we are in an angel numerology number 3 day today, which is about gentle guidance. Messages from your ascended masters. Now, your ascended masters can be any one of them that at some point or another had an influence on Earth, that worked the Earth plane. And the ascended masters have messages, and they come to work with each and every one of us as we wish them to. But the gentle guidance is, and it could be your past loved ones for that matter. It could be your grandparents, parents, if you've got, excuse me, ascended parents. But they come with this 3 energy to encourage us to be artistic and creative, to encourage us to tap into our inspiring side and our imaginative side. But the most important thing is we should be having fun and being playful. This is a day to find and invest in meditation, to go within so that you do not go without. If you want to pull a tarot card, the 3 of Cups or the 3 of Water would be a good one. You can also pull the Hermit card or the Moon card. Invoke the power and the strength and the love of Archangel Azrael to work through any emotional transitions. Archangel Gabriel or Gabrielle, depending on whether you're working with divine masculine or feminine, and allow Archangel Gabriel or Gabriel to be the one who brings you the wisdom and the truth and announces to you how you move forward gently, artistically. You can invoke the power of Archangel Raziel, the secrets of God, Archangel Jophiel, the archangel of joy and beauty, works with that magenta pink color, and even Archangel Zadkiel, who works with the violet flame. Now, Archangel Zadkiel can also be viewed as Saint Germain and the holy amethyst. This violet can be lavender too, energy that's very, very, very spiritual. Now let's get on with the rest of this reading so we can pull it together. I do have a vision from Gertrude and Beatrice today, which is quite lovely. The Happier Me affirmation is, I choose to let go of fear. Release it. Fear keeps us stuck in one place. Take one fear that you have and notice the power that it has over you and see it for what it is. It's just a thought. A fear is a thought about something that is not real, has not happened, isn't yet in physical beingness. Typically, I fear this, I fear that. Usually we're fearful of other people, what they do, what they say, what they might do, what they might say. It's coming from somewhere or something or a situation that reminds me this has a potential for doing something, whatever it is, catastrophic, horrible. But only if we let that energy in. We are the catalysts, the gatekeeper, the pilot. We're the gardeners of whether or not we're going to plant bulbs of fear or bulbs of love. Most people put bulbs in the ground for springtime to bring love. So what are you allowing in? And what are you letting go of? Fear, let go, choose it. Bye-bye, thank you. Thank you for being... And I always acknowledge the fear. Thank you for showing me what I don't need. And thank you, Spirit, Source Energy, for taking these burdens away. Failure is a big fear. Not being good enough, a big fear. So why would you let it in? Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith are bringing you messages all week about your spiritual calling. They're also showing you divine protection and offering you some breakthrough moments. So for today at least, they're having you shine a light on this area of shadow work. I'm going to get into that because the astrology is speaking to it. Archangel Raguel has been with us all week long about balance, detaching yourself from drama. Thank you, Archangel Raguel, for helping me discern the truth without being attached to the drama. And this might come as a surprise to you, but as we begin to lighten up, brighten up, we begin to let go of our burdens, we begin to let go of our insecurities, we change the dynamics and we change the vibration. We lift it, lighten it, brighten it, move on with it. Other people that still have their own journey, or maybe still in their own journey, or perhaps are a little bit unsure of the journey, may see our transition. And listen, it's not uncommon for those folks who are not sure what their pathway is, or to want to jump on ours or try to tell us what our pathway is not right. That is none of our business. That's where we have to detach ourselves from that drama. All right, my isms. I am enough just as I am. Even when you learn the shadowy side of your work, you're just fine. And it's a great lesson because you learned it. You're aware of it, and that awareness is your lesson. I am the bridge between earth and heaven. Yes, you are. Most definitely. We've got the power. We have the tenacity to listen to what the heavenly beings are guiding us to do and telling us to do. And if it is for our own highest good and ripples out to the highest good of those we love, and even if that's complete strangers, then we're doing the work that we're here to do. So that's the heavenly part of who we are. The earth part is where our feet are, where we've landed, the area that we live in, reside in, hang out in. The Mother Earth part, looking after our plants and our animals, feeding the wild ones and also our pets, the birds, going to parks, respecting all of life forms, plants, animals, all of it. That's the bridge between heaven and earth, being guided by the heavens and the angels and the spirit guides, and then putting into place what they're sort of suggesting we do. And they don't ever suggest anything terrible. That's a different kind of energy. And once again, is where the choice is. If that's the energy you're choosing, that's the energy that's going to show up. Focus on love, feel joy, and be content. Why am I bringing all this up to you today? Because, my friends, we're in a really challenging energetic vortex at the moment. The moon moved into Libra, so that can raise madness and mayhem out into the air. Whispers, gossip, chitter chatter, the media, advertising, blah 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 blah. So if you are aware of or concerned about someone around you in your world that might be behaving a little irrationally, this is going to explain the irrational, out of character words, thoughts, deeds, and behaviors. It is not uncommon for folks to get so wrapped up in a mental cloud of fear that they outwardly express themselves in quite dramatic fashion. So when you feel, see, think, or believe that that is a part of someone else's stuff, you can be reminded that Archangel Raguel is sitting right next to you, holding your hand, telling you gentle guidance moving forward and detaching you from that drama. So also on November the 1st, which is a few days away, we are entering a new moon that's in Scorpio. Mercury is also about to go retrograde. But the big and most important shift that is occurring is that Pluto makes its last and final transition into the sign of Aquarius. So wherever Aquarius is falling in your natal chart, your astrological chart, wherever Aquarius is, whatever degrees of Aquarius, whatever house, and the houses are like your love house, your business house, your what you focus on, yourself, your others, all that stuff. You've known about those houses. Wherever Aquarius, whatever house it is, and for me it's the house of love, relationships, then this is the area that's going to be likely most affected. Now, when Pluto travels into Aquarius, Pluto being the planet of big changes, the planet of working out the debris, taking out the trash, removing what doesn't need to be there. Well, Pluto's going to be doing this from now until the year 2043. It's quite a long time. So there's a lot of clearing out to do, a lot of stuff to working on. When I read that and learned it, I thought, well, I'm going to be 81. So, okay. There's still stuff going on. I best just get with that program, which is fine for me. I'm okay with it. All right. So Gertrude and Beatrice, I told you, were showing up to me today. When I first saw them, they were in the clearing in the woods, and there was a hollow tree, a fallen tree that was hollow, that had been fashioned into, for us, it would be sort of a log that we sit on. But for them, being that they're much, much smaller and take up smaller space, it's like a little cave. But what I was most intrigued by was the feeling, the energy of enchantment, the energy of being enchanted. And so as I went with them to this log, this tree, and hung out in the woods, it was lovely. It was just so delightful. Then down above our heads came this beam of light. Now it looked like the full moon casting itself down, but it was really like an ethereal spotlight, just giving us light, illuminating. And I was asking, what are we illuminating? What is this energy, and what are you showing me this for? And two words came up. It was being whimsical and filled with playfulness for today, probably for the rest of the week. The way to counterbalance drama, the way to counterbalance negativity, the way to counterbalance the heaviness, and I am going to get into that in a minute, is by being whimsical and playful. Adventures and dreams is what you put your attention to. Wherever your energy wherever your focus goes, energy flows. Whatever you put your mind set to, your heart set to, that's what's going to manifest. So what are your adventures and what are your dreams? Where are you dreaming? That's where the meditation, that's where the hermit, that's where all this divination comes from. We would like for you to look at that, because we want you to have a whimsical, playful day, a whimsical, playful month in November. November brings up some heavy stuff, but it doesn't have to be heavy if you make the choice to say, ooh, I'm going to plant some bulbs. I'm going to make a fairy circle. How do you make a fairy circle? You simply go find a place in your yard, or if you don't have a garden, you've got a patio, you've got a balcony, then you simply find a planter. That's a circle. And around the edge of your planter, you put things. Could be money, anything magical, anything whimsical, anything playful into your planter, and you decorate it. Particularly if you're thinking about decorating for the holidays. You know, in a few days, we're going to be wrapping up the Halloween decorations, and out comes the holiday decorations. That is being playful and whimsical. What I want to say about where attention is going. Remember, I told you, or have told you, that I've been somewhat concerned, and I'm going to pull one of these cards in a minute, about how, well, I need my subscribers, I need this channel to get going, blah, 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 blah. Well, I was listening to others who were chanting the same story, and somebody who's quite marketing minded said there are cycles of attention for advertising and for promoting. So if you're out here in magical media land, whether it's a social media, whether you've got a YouTube channel like me, whether you've got all your socials, the focus for those advertisers that pop up, sponsored by, is on all that is happening in the world, which, my friends, has to do with this drama. And if we are discerning ourselves from, I don't really want to buy into the wars, or buy into the negativity, or buy into the idea that one party should win against the other, all of this stuff, politics, mischief, mayhem, disasters, all of these things. That's where the energy is. That's where the flow is. That's where people's mindset is. So advertising, popularity is going there. And I was really concerned. I was thinking, well, that kind of makes sense because, you know, in my pop-ups, when I go post these YouTubes, I have to go in there and upload them. I see videos popping in that do not interest me in the slightest. Just really very interesting how the algorithms work to bring you what they believe you would be focusing on. Anyway, let's get to what Beatrice and Gertrude have to say with Angels and Oracle deck to wrap all this up and bring all this together. So I've been shuffling. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. I was about to say I've been shuffling away and you haven't told me to stop, but they did. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, I love this. I love this. You know why? Look at the number. Now, Uriel is typically seen as being golden, yellow, sparkly. In this particular deck, there are two versions of Uriel. The epiphanies and the great aha moments that Uriel usually brings, the magic, the whimsic, is seen also as red, which is emotions, healing, devotion, being integrated. We see our person here absolutely loving on themselves. They're meditating. They're bringing to their heart center that love, that Archangel Jophiel red, or whatever red represents to you. And the Archangel Uriel stands beside her, us. Looks like she's sitting in her bed. And places the hands upon the shoulder and just downloads all of that emotional healing, devotion. It integrates it all with the world. This is so beautiful. So if I'm having to pull all this together and keep it working through the entire month of November in this sign of Scorpio, I'd likely say to all of us, start with that power of meditation. Use a guided meditation if you want to, but get quiet every single day. You can choose 5 minutes, 10 minutes, particularly if you're new to meditation. For me now, I can meditate and look at the clock and say, I've been doing this for hours. okay, go on with it. But in the beginning, when I first learned it, 2008, 2009, which was the second go round, I did it before in the late 80s, but it never stuck. In the 90s, I just abandoned all that. Now I've been consistent with it about 8, 9, well, no, more than that, 10 years or more. And it's good. It's good for me. It's good for me to put on my sorting hat. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? And how do I shift it? What do I need to know about this? How do I need to feel about this? And what do you want me to stop, start, or continue doing? That kind of thing. And then the meditation happens. What else can I say about this message? Yeah, letting go of fear. Think of yourself on that bridge. Heaven and earth. Heaven is ahead you, in front of you and up above you. Earth is with you and down below you, and you're on the bridge. You have the ability to go upward with your thoughts and your feelings and your energy, and you have the ability to be grounded. Start with your feet being grounded on the earth, and then allow that thought process to lift up. And as you lift up your thoughts and you open up yourself, then comes the download of wisdom. You understand that you're not being pulled into all of this, crazy crap. All right, my friends, I love you. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, all those good things. Till tomorrow. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.